First of all, Coach, let's talk about the movie. What was your thoughts on the movie, The Miracle Season?
I think it's a tremendous story. I am so glad that someone was able to take it and put it down and put it on screen because it's a story that's worth sharing and worth knowing.
And when you saw the movie, I know one of your concerns about it was the accuracy of the volleyball play. Having been to a lot of volleyball matches, I thought they did pretty good considering they were trying to recreate things.
For sure, they're taking people who haven't really played volleyball before. They're actors. They're good at what they do, and then they're trying to mix them and put them together and create some real volleyball with some people who can appreciate who know volleyball and don't know volleyball.
What does a movie like this do, especially for women's and girls' high school volleyball? What do you think a movie like this does for that?
I think it's going to really excite, especially, I think everybody's going to enjoy the story. I'm not yet someone who doesn't enjoy the story, but I think for younger girls especially who are just getting into volleyball or exploring it a little bit, I think it's going to really excite them and create even a bigger buzz around the sport.
Let's talk about your film debut in the on the big screen. What was it like, and some of the things you'll remember from that?
It was really exciting to be a part of it and just to experience everything that they do behind the scenes. I didn't know what to expect. I was nervous. There are even parts where I'm like, why am I even doing this? And it was like, no, you're doing this for the experience and to learn and to stretch yourself. And it was nerving and exciting all at once.
You know, it's one of those things. I think you guys filmed that in 2016. The movie doesn't get released till 2018. Did the anticipation grow as the day got closer to the premiere last week?
Yeah, I think you're getting antsy. You're like, when's it coming out? You're looking, you're trying to figure it out. And then when we heard that the premiere was coming out, I think the last couple months have been even a little bit more exciting, just to know that some of my girls were going to be in it, to be curious as to what they've done with, like, of all the footage that they took, they maybe showed 5% of it. And so you just don't know what they're going to show and what they're not.
You know, you talk about some of your kids playing in it. Jessica Bailey played a big part in it. Did they really enjoy it? It sounds like, from what I heard, that they really got into the movie and also the emotion of it as well.
Oh, for sure. They loved it. I ended up having about 4 girls in it, but Jessica Bailey had one of the biggest pieces. And when she came into my office and said, "Hey, Coach, I have this opportunity. Do you mind if I might have to miss a little bit of training camp?" And we're like, "Absolutely. Let's. This is a once in a lifetime opportunity."
You know, you got to go. I don't know which locations you were at, but they did a lot of locations in your area of Canada. Was there any excitement, or just people didn't really know what to expect from this movie?
Oh yeah. It's because almost every extra was from the Vancouver area, or at least the Canadian area. Every volleyball player came locally, and so I think everybody who was involved with that was just excited to see what they were going to do with it. How was it going to turn out? What did their part play in it, and what did it come out and look like? There was a lot of excitement, for sure.
You know, there's not much difference, do you think, between how we play volleyball here in the States and how you play it in Canada? So I thought you guys did a real good job. Matter of fact, when I first saw the movie, I didn't realize it had been shot in Canada. They really did a good job of giving us that Iowa feel.
Oh, good. You know what? There's a gym here, and they made that gym look exactly or as close as they can. They put, I believe it was a $100,000 floor down.
Wow.
They put all the decals, the logos. They have the same score clock that came in. They really tried to do a good job, and you walked in and went, whoa. They really went to the full 9 yards to make it look like the actual place.
And I did read where you had an experience where you went up to tell Helen Hunt something about going across the substitution line, and then they told you couldn't talk to the talent. That's kind of weird, huh?
Well, it was, I wanted the volleyball to be accurate. I didn't want when people look at it, that they look, hey, why is she standing near the pole? And so I thought, you know what, Ryan? Have some guts, say something. And I just politely just said, hey, Helen, I don't know if it matters, but you can't cross that line. And she said, thank you very much. She was very gracious. And then when I went to sit back down again, there was another extra that was working, and she does this for a living. She just does extras all over the place. And I kind of whispered to her, I talked to Helen Hunt. And she goes, you can't do that. I'm like, pardon? She goes, you can't talk to the talent. And I guess the day before, they'd done a big speech about that because they get in the zone, they're acting, they're trying to be professional. And I'm like, uh-oh. She said, yeah. I said, had I done that, I'd probably be fired. So I'm like, oh. So I just sat in my seat all quiet and just felt bad.
Once a coach, always a coach, though, right?
Oh, I know. And I think that's where I wanted it to be accurate. I wanted it to look like, when people look at this, hey, that's a volleyball film.
You know, you coach at college level up there in your area. How will this help your program now that you guys got a little bit of acting experience and have hit the big screen? I'm sure that's got to be a good selling point when you try to bring kids in.
You know, as a coach, you're trying to gain every recruiting advantage you can. I don't know if it'll have anything, but it was certainly fun to be able to say that you were a part of it.
Hey, Coach, thanks for taking time out. It sounds like a great time. You know, I'm a big Hoosiers fan, the high school movie here that we all like a lot. I think this one will be around a long time for volleyball.
That's cool. That's cool. Thank you very much for the interviewing and the opportunity.
Thanks so much.